Hello everyone, it's Wednesday the 31st of March and we've got the challenge Terminus this week. We last had this back in August last year, so it's been a little while since we've had it. And this time we've got charged shooters with it, which is not really very good for any map set, but is what it is, and we'll see how it goes. So, first map I'm going to talk about this week is Dead's End. It's a killer walkers with blind corners to the left and the right. It's a pretty tough map at high levels to 3-star. It's the usual killer walkers tactics of scouts and bruisers. Survivors reckon 2 bruisers, or beta and 2 bruisers. And then at higher level you're probably looking at Sasha, Assault, Shane, or Sasha and 2 assaults and camping out in a corner. Pretty tough map, but we've all played it quite a lot, so I'm sure everyone's got their own tactics for it. I'll try and show a few different teams at earlier levels, so not looking forward to that one. The next map, which I'm really not looking forward to, is the Laundry. It's open 3 crates out of 5. It starts like this, with a blind corner in front of the screen, and behind the blind corner you've got a tank and a riot usually, and sometimes another walker as well, and then you've got a tank in the end zone as well, just to make things even harder. At lower levels what you want to be able to do is kill the tank and the riot, try and keep the threat down, and just take them out one at a time. At higher levels, you can get spawned pretty easily from the incoming, which follows you into the room from where you start. So maybe Pizza Glen, 2 bruisers, try and take a couple of hits from the tank while you open the boxes, and then run to the exit. Or maybe Beta to help you with the run to the exit, and a bruiser and Pizza Glen. Close quarters, not much space to move, horrible map, not really much else to say about it, except hope it's the first 3 boxes you get, and that you can get out on the end. Obviously, as you can see, it's quite easy to get blocked in as well. Again, I'll try and use a few different teams on this one. It's the one I'm least looking forward to, particularly at high level, so we'll see how that goes. Safe Haven, this just is a ridiculous map. You've got to close the 2 containers and then kill walkers that are left on the map. No incoming, but you do get 1 walker spawning from each container at the beginning. And then when you close 1 container, 2 walkers then spawn from the last open container. So you got to go either you go up to one of them, shut it, and then you've got to work your way to the next one. Once you've closed the first container, the containers take 2 turns to shut each as well. So you no chance of Pizza Glen helping out here. Once you close the first container, 2 riots then spawn, 1 in the bottom left, and 1 in the top middle behind the crates. You can spawn block one of them. I believe you need to stand where Sasha is in this photo, and then 1 person to the left of them, but it's difficult to time and to get it right, because you've got 1 person shut in that container, and you've got to protect them as well. So early on, you sort of wanting to be able to kill everything, kill stuff, and just go as quick as you can. At the end, though, you're looking at Sasha, Bruiser, Assault, or Sasha and 2 assaults, Sasha, Assault, Shane, getting 1 closed, and then just working your way slowly to the other one. You can spawn block the walkers that are coming out of the crate, but it's got to be 4 deep. You've got to have 4 of them, So 2 next to the crate and 2 in front. You've got to keep them stunned, which obviously is a good way of doing it when you're using a Sasha and 2 assaults team. Not a fun map, takes forever. So yeah, look forward to seeing a few fails on that, and if you get bruised or defeated right at the end, it's really frustrating. Next one we've got is Last Box Before the Highway. You've got to open the green crate, which takes 3 turns, and then you've got to open the gate to the left, which I believe takes 2 turns. You start with 3 walkers on the map, and then you get 3 walkers, I believe, spawned from that body pile in the top right around it, every turn. And then you've also got an incoming, which comes out lined along the bottom of the map. You can spawn block around the body pile, as long as all 5 of the spaces are filled in. If you can keep them stunned, nothing else will spawn, which is probably one of the best tactics. But then you've got the incoming, which comes down the bottom. General tactic is to get someone on that box on the first turn, and then with assaults or bruisers, keep everything stunned at the auto spawn, and then once you've opened the box, get on the gate, and then move everyone along and stun the incoming. I'll show you again on that one a few different ways of doing it, although there's only probably 2 viable teams, Sasha and 2 assaults, or Sasha and bruisers. I can't see what else would really be much use. Maybe Gabe in lead with 2 bruisers to help with concussion, and he can take a hit. We'll have a look. I'll play around with a few teams on that. And we've next got Only Way Out, a standard open a gate and stay alive map. You start with 3 walkers on the board. You've got incoming, and you've got auto spawns from the 2 body piles. I believe each one spawns 2 after the first couple of turns. Get on that gate as quick as possible. Have 2 assaults to keep the horde at bay. Tough map when at high level, when you can't kill the original walkers, because there's not much to get charged up on at the beginning. Maybe a shooter with cripple might slow them down a bit, but it'd probably be a bit risky to take that team. You've also got an incoming, which comes in down the bottom, and normally there's one that comes in which is close enough to get you if you're stood at the gate. So make sure you've got someone charged up when the incoming comes in. You can sort of use walk priority targeting to help out a bit. If you can stay up close to this bottom of this wall, you can sort of drag everything down so that you don't get stuff coming out the top. But again, not the easiest to pull off. Something else you might want to try is sort of a beater and 2 bruisers, or a warrior and 2 bruisers, and just keep stuff stunned near the beginning whilst someone's on the gate. And particularly at earlier levels, it can be easier to kill or herd the walkers as they come out of the auto spawn. Unfortunately, the randomness of where they will spawn can mess it up a little bit. But yeah, it's a standard survive until the gates open map. And then lastly, we've got Shine a Light, which is a nice, easy get to exit map. Start with a clump of walkers in front of you, so and you get an incoming, which comes in at the top, bottom, and at the start. 2 ways of playing it. When you can kill stuff, Husband Darrell and scouts with threat reduction, kill everything, keep the threat down, and then make a dash for the line. or you've got a run for it strategy with beta, 2 bruisers, or beta and a scout and a bruiser, or you could possibly use a shooter on this one. If you got the, because they've got the additional range as well, and with cripple or starting charge, you might be able to get rid of a annoyingly placed one when you're making your run. Again, I'll try and show you a few different tactics for that one. It has got a tank on it, so depending on where that is can be quite annoying, but if it's stood near the top, you want to run down the bottom. If it's stood near the bottom, you want to run around the top, and you kind of want to not alert it. God knows what this is going to be like if we get to Nightmare. I think this is a really tough map set. I'm sure people will find ways of going clear, they always do. But I'm going to struggle on it. I know there's a couple of maps in here, Laundry and Safe Haven, which can be real pains. But I'll see you all soon for some videos, and if you're celebrating Easter, have a good Easter holidays, and I'll see you soon.